Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your love and romance reading for March 2023. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to check in here and see what's coming up in love and romance for the Sagittarius collective. Keep in mind this is a general reading, therefore, not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So without further ado, we're going to see what's coming up here for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising and Venus. So let's see what we have coming up here. Move you all just a little bit closer. And the first card we have coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is the Seven of Wands. Now, Sagittarius, Seven of Wands is going to be telling us basically you're making good progress in your love life right now. Whether you're in a relationship or whether you're single and you're trying to meet somebody, you're headed in the right direction. You're going in the right direction. In fact, you may be seeing progress. You're like, oh my gosh, I can totally see that things are moving along, things are improving. And sometimes when that happens, we get a little impatient and we want to hurry it up. We want to make it even more, even faster, even better. And so we start to think of ways that we can speed it up or like take it next level. And the Seven of Wands says, honey, this is not the time to be a maverick. This is not the time to do anything wild or outside of the box. Stick to what's working. Just stick to what is working. And I give this example with the Seven of Wands. Have you ever gone into the store to buy a product you've been using for years? And then you notice, oh, it's different. The packaging is different. And it says, now with a new improved formula. And you try it and it's like the worst. You're like, oh my gosh, they ruined it. Sometimes we change things up because we want to make it better and it ruins the progress or it takes us off path. So Seven of Wands says stay on the path. Don't get all, extra creative here because it may not have the result you want it to have. Seven of Wands can also be that some of you are in a situation where you're being pressured. Maybe it's by friends or family who are having like a lot of opinions about your relationship. Maybe it's within the relationship. There's something you've said you don't want to do and the person keeps bringing it up. And Seven of Wands is saying just stay in your stance. You don't have to fight. You don't have to argue. If it's like friends or family intervening with your relationship, you can just say, you know what? Thank you so much for loving me and caring about me, that you're looking out for me. I heard you. I heard what you're saying. I will keep that in mind, and just leave it at that. And you don't talk about it anymore with them. If it's the person you're involved with in a relationship or dating, maybe they're saying, oh, I want this or I want that. And you've kind of made it clear, this is what I need. You don't have to fight with them. You don't have to argue, but the boundary is here. The line is here, right? Like, I've made it clear, this is what I need. So you can step up and we can do this and move forward. Or, if we're not on the same page, that's fine. We can be friends or we can part ways, and I'll find somebody who's going to come in and give me what I need. So Seven of Wands is saying, if you don't give in, you don't have to fight, you don't have to argue, it doesn't have to become like a big old fight, but you drew the line and you hold that boundary, this person's going to come around. This person's going to come around and realize, okay, you know what? This is important for Sagittarius. Sagittarius is not going to budge with this. And if I want to be with Sagittarius, and this is something I'm going to have to work on, or I'm going to have to show up in this way. So Seven of Wands can just be saying, hold your ground. That's it. Just hold your ground. You don't have to fight. You don't have to argue. You don't have to convince. I said what I said. You heard me, and we'll just, you let me know what you want to do. That's it, right? Cool as a cucumber. Next card coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is the Two of Wands, and this is partnership, 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 partnership. So it's moving ahead, it's moving along. So if you're dating somebody, now we're a couple. Now we're moving into like we're officially together, we're a couple, we're an item, we're doing this. If you're already coupled, then the Two of Wands is you're coming in and you're working together. You're working together, you're making it work. Now, it's a functional relationship. You are making this relationship functional, like you're coming together as a team, right? You're uh doing something with this. You're not just, playing around. Some of you have heard me say that the Two of Wands can come up in a situation where we need to make sure that we're on the same page. Somebody can tell you, "Oh, I really like you, but I just really want to go slow right now." And you might think, "Oh, yeah, totally. I'm not rushing. I'm totally wanting to go slow also." But what does that mean? What is your idea of going slow? What is their idea of going slow? So you need to define this. You need to talk to each other about it. Does that mean that you're getting to know other people? And are they being intimate with other people while they're being intimate with you? Are you okay with that? Are you not okay with that? How long is an appropriate amount of time to figure out if you want to be with somebody? Are we going to be going slow for like 5 years? Like, 1 year, 6 months? What is going slow? How long do you need before you know you like somebody or not? Before you know you see a future with somebody or not? And so that's what the Seven of Wands could be here for some of you. You might have already taken that step with this person. You might have already said, okay, I hear you, but this is what I need, right? I can go slow, I can give it a chance, but, I'm not going to do it more than X amount of time. And this person's going to say, okay, Sagittarius has this boundary, and if I don't want to lose Sagittarius, I'm going to have to step it up. Some of you are in this kind of a dynamic with a person, and they're realizing that you mean it, and they're going to step up. The next card that's coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is, the Hanged Man. So you may already be feeling that I want to make sure this is going somewhere. I don't want to be in limbo, right? So you're taking these steps. This is what a relationship looks like to me. This is what I need. If this isn't what it is, then it's not a relationship and I'm not going to be in it. So some of you are avoiding this limbo kind of situation. Some of you are avoiding this limbo cycle or pattern that maybe you've been in the past. The Hanged Man is also a card about seeing things from a different angle, from a different perspective. So some of you could be dealing with a partner where as you are defining your terms, your conditions, you might think about what they're telling you. Like you might really reconsider your deal breakers, but then you're going to make your final decision. Like, I've heard you, I heard what you're saying, I heard what you're presenting, and some of your deal breakers might change, and you might say, you know what, that's really not a deal breaker for me. And some of your deal breakers, you might say, nope, still a deal breaker for me, right? But there could be like talking to each other where I don't want to say it's challenging your views or challenging your beliefs, but it's opening you up to a different way of thinking. And on some things, you may change your mind. On some things, they may change their mind. I feel this is a relationship that a lot is happening between the two of you intellectually. A lot is happening intellectually. So this could be someone that you feel very connected to on an intellectual level, even though we don't have swords here. The vibe I'm getting from the Hanged Man, I feel like there's a lot of conversation and there's a lot of like thought provoking. Like this person's getting you thinking. They're really getting you thinking. You're really getting them thinking. And it doesn't surprise me because the full moon in Virgo that's happening in March is helping us realize what's working for us and what's not working for us and what we really want out of life. And the two of you may be figuring this out in this relationship, talking to each other. Like the two of you are a sounding board for one another, and you're hearing yourself talk, and you're thinking about what you said, and vice versa for them. And then you're thinking about their viewpoints, and they're thinking about your viewpoints. And I feel like you're going to feel like, wow, these are really like intense, satisfying, fulfilling conversations. Like you're bonding through like discovering yourselves together. It's a beautiful connection. I love what I'm feeling here. And I love that you're so in control that you're not panicking about it either way. You're not panicking about, oh my gosh, what if it doesn't work out? And you're not panicking about like, well, this has to happen right now. Like you're cool about it. Like, if this is for me, if you're going to make me happy, if I'm what you're looking for, we're going to get this figured out together. And if not, then hey, we can be really great friends. But I'm not going to bed with somebody. I'm not getting invested with somebody before I know where we're headed, before I know that we're on the same page. And so I just feel like this might be the first time in a long time that you've really gotten to know somebody on a very intimate level, to where you can honestly say, this is my best friend. This person is my best friend. Now, there's wants here, so there's passion, there's attraction, which is good because if we're going to be in a romantic relationship, we need the passion, we need the attraction. Otherwise, we're just best friends. And that's what you all are figuring out here. Are we friends or are we like partners? And so I feel there is a sense of going slow, but you're not getting like physically invested with this person until for sure we're doing this or we're not doing this. Seven of Wands and Two of Wands leads me to believe that for the majority of you, it will move forward into an actual committed relationship. The next card that's coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is the Empress. This could be Libra or I was gonna say Pisces. It's not Pisces, it's Taurus. This could be Libra or Taurus energies. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus that might be a very significant soulmate at this time. If you have Libra or Taurus placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or areas of your life that are moving your love life along, that are benefiting your love life. The Empress is also divine feminine energy, fertility, could be conception, pregnancy. So some of you may be talking about those things and talking about moving a relationship forward in terms of children. Maybe for some of you, this is a deal breaker either way, and you're saying, look, I'm not going to have kids, or look, you're going to give me kids, or I'm not going to invest here, right? There could be something around children, but the Empress can be conceiving a child, expanding a family, also divine feminine energy. So some of you may be stepping into your divine feminine energy, or you may be manifesting a divine feminine. Empress is also just very respected energy, right? I don't need to fight. I don't need to yell. I don't need to throw a fit. I can just speak regular, and you're going to hear me, and you're going to take that seriously. You're not just going to brush it off because I'm not screaming at you. I can say something calmly, and you can take it seriously. I'll just, go ahead and say that sometimes some people don't take something serious unless like you're panicking. And that's drama. That's drama, that's chaotic. And Sagittarius, I don't feel like you want to be that energy. You don't want to escalate it to that level. You could give them all the drama in the world, but you don't have the energy for it. And so this is a relationship where you can speak calmly and be taken seriously without all of the dramatic, shouting and yelling and craziness. The next card that's coming up here for the Sagittarius collective is the Artist. Okay, now you've got three major arcana cards coming in back to back. And when major arcana cards come in back to back for me in a reading, it's telling me big changes, big shifts in a short period of time. So this relationship, when it gets moving forward, it's gonna move forward like fast. But the reason why is because you took a moment, you got really clear about what you want, you communicated with each other, you came to an agreement, you have this connection, you have this passion, you have a physical connection, you have a mental connection. And so when it moves forward, it's going to move forward very quickly. Artist is also inspired energy. So there could be a sense here in this relationship where this person is like a muse to you, an inspiration to you. You may be a muse or an inspiration to them. So there could be a great deal of creativity that's coming out of this relationship. A great deal of creativity that's coming out of this connection. Now, you might want to check out your other placements. Sometimes your other placements might resonate more than whatever placement this might be for you. There is a link in the description that will take you to the other videos. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. I hope you guys will come back to the channel and check out the weekly forecasts that I do on here, or even the daily messages I've been posting. But I do thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I hope you all will have a fabulous March. Take care and be well, my darlings.